Well. Welcome to Oldman Gaming. Today I'm trying to stream both to YouTube and to Twitch. And I'm hoping, yo, cool gamers 6995. Welcome to the chat already. From YouTube even. That's awesome. I'm seeing both. And there's Dark Evil from Twitch. Hi. Got the game running. About ready to jump in. I needed to just sit in the screen for a moment to make sure it was streaming to both places. But as I can see, it is running on both because I got people from both places. Let's get busy. Welcome once again. As you can see, I already got some dirt rolling. This is from the previous video in YouTube. Hopefully this isn't going to confuse the YouTube people, but let me see. It's very loud upstairs, so sorry if it's a bit of a ruckus. That has absolutely nothing in it. Okay. But I need to get rid of it. Well, maybe I don't, but because I'm kind of at the point I already need to move the, it looks like it come back a bit. Let's see. So yeah, this is leaderboard 43. As always, I'm kind of slow at introducing where I'm at half the time. And this is, oh, we gotta turn it off, don't we? Alright, let's see. Is that hitting the spot right still? Alright, so right now we're only digging with one. So it's a bit slow. I mean, for me anyway. I can kind of fill up two pretty quickly, so. And actually, let's do this. Let's have a look, see. So we're at 12%. That's all I wanted to do there. Let's see. Back to the excavator. Right view. Alright, you know, before we get started too much, let's also look at the leaderboard. I haven't viewed it. We've been gone all day. So we're at 31. They're at 100. Seasonal, we're also at 31. So I got to get 31K before we kind of figure out where we really are on the leaderboard. Let's get digging, because this is what we're after. With 12% in there, we probably got about, what, 3K maybe? Yeah, that'd be close, 3K. So we gotta pump those numbers up a whole lot. This is still the very first day. A lot of people don't dig in this day, because they're like, well, the ground's frozen. And, well, also it used to be before we had this particular excavator, you couldn't. You'd have to, well, I mean, you could, but you'd have to use the bulldozer to rip first. But now that we have this excavator, it does it all for us, and we can just dig freely. I'm thinking I might already get the second excavator. I feel like we're going to need it here, just you know, now that we're getting to rows that are more than 2 or 3 blocks wide. Be nice. In fact, I should have probably also kind of hated having the 2 down here. Not that what I hate is that one of them just never reaches very well to the front. You always have to move that one first. It's a bit of a pain in the butt. One like hits really far up, one's like really far behind, so it's a bit of a mess. But it gets you digging really fast, so we will transition to that when I have an opportunity to. Should we dig any more from the side here? I don't. Whoa. Don't think. Oh my God! Seriously. Okay. All right. So I think today, though, I don't have 3 or 4 or 5 hours. I got about an hour, maybe hour and a half. I think about an hour and a half to stream and play. So that's what we'll get to. Hopefully, you're not too bummed about that. So. Just making sure. So, thanks for showing up on the stream, guys. How's things going for you? Are you both digging? Are you both ahead of me? Not hard at this point. It's like later in the game where I kind of start to actually play like I'm a seasoned gamer or something. But in the beginning, I'm always slow. I'm kind of the underdog. Every season. I don't know how slow this chat is. Basically, I'm doing this all straight from OBS. So you do show up in the chats. I just don't know how fast they are. You know, I don't know if there's further delay or if everything's caught. I'll have to kind of go look and see. But let me quickly jump into one and just look and see. Don't want to miss anything. And let me know if the noise upstairs is too much. I'll go yell at him, tell him to be quiet. In fact, I might do that now. I mean, they are. All right, sorry about this. Alrighty. Let me get back to the game. Can't let our thing run out. We gotta keep it full, so I can't yell at the girls too loud. They're actually taking care of the baby, so he's not down here, but they're still being a bit loud. So, like I said, if it becomes too much, let me know. I'll get them to calm down and quiet down a bit. But they're totally enjoying their vacation. We took all the 2 young girls out and the baby to go ice skating today and had a blast. Actually, it took most of the day. Only because the time that we decided to go was like an hour before they do like, well, they call it maintenance, but you know where they have the little ice machines come out, or the machines to like fix the ice up. And then there's like an hour pause there. Just use that hour and went to lunch. So that was cool. What happened to my music? These games are a little, sometimes music goes on forever, and then sometimes it's 5 minutes of no music at all. It's very quiet. We're needing to dig faster, but the thing is, we're going to have to adjust it already because look how far back we are. We may not reach here in a minute. Just checking on some things. Y'all hear me, right? I see an OBS you're getting it, so hopefully you were there. Again, it's the first time I've been doing both, so I don't know if it's working as it should. So Yeah, see, we're barely reaching now. This is... Darn it. Alright, so we need to go to... Well, maybe we'll stop this one first. And we'll get him backed up to where... Boy, that's a far distance. Okay, so we're going to move up quite a bit. Out there. And then... Yes, that's kind of what we need. The scary part here. Going down this is... You want to get it angled right, or else you kind of miss it altogether. So that looks like it would hit, but will it hit up here? I'm going to say no, it won't. We'd have to have it more something like that. Let's go here. And then... So I can just turn this. I don't really... I'm going to actually just move it up like this a little bit. And then bring it back. I mean, the sad part with this is if I leave it right there, I can't really bring it back any further. Although I think we're... Want to give it a little bit of leeway. I hate how this thing is like at the top, it's like all over the place. No, that's the wrong button. What am I doing? Kind of fix it like this. Okay, so we're maxed on that guy. Not gonna move him anymore. It'll be up to... Well, that's actually kind of not right where I want it to be. Actually, if that's what we want, go away. Got some rooms we can dig back. Oh my goodness, just get me to one, please. Was this really out when we started? I didn't think it was out. Maybe it was. Suddenly everyone is live. Like I said, with mine, I'm like, I'm definitely... at all hours, I haven't got it. Ooh, we're barely hitting. That is not cool. I'm gonna... Put this up. We're losing dirt there. I don't have a really tight schedule or like a good schedule yet, so hopefully I can get that fixed. Like the streaming works out well, which it seems to be doing so well. The other night, how long did you fall asleep for? Oh, I have no idea, actually. I haven't watched the video to find out. I mean, it may not have been very long, but I definitely fell asleep because, like, my wife had come down to ask me a question, and, like, I was completely asleep. I was like, oh my goodness, I fell asleep. I mean, I'd been kind of dozing before, but my goodness, that was like a complete, I don't know. Luckily, I probably wasn't, I mean, I could have been snoring too, who knows, but but it happens. That's something I gotta live with too. maybe I should go get the second excavator and we'll move this guy over some. Just don't want to stop digging. I just got into a groove. You laughed? It's just quiet. I waited for a few minutes and then it cuts to you. Wait to clean out. Yeah, but I didn't edit it, so I fell asleep. So there was like no movement for a few minutes. Oh, I know why. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay, so I fell asleep. I woke up. I'm like, oh crap. I think I said something like, oh, I fell asleep. Sorry, guys. And then I paused it because obviously my wife had come down to ask a question. And then I went on to doing the cleanup. That's probably. Oh, that's, yeah, I guess I thought I had started recording and I didn't. So I was like, oh, whoops. Well, that happens. So some of those bloopers won't be here because I'm streaming live now. So if I fall asleep, well, you'll see it. Man, I'm digging too fast. Gotta slow down. No, slowing down here. I mean, I try to like do the recording and stuff at a time where I'm not tired, or like I can feel like I may end up having like an episode where I just zone out and fall asleep instantly, but due to the nature of the sickness, it just happens randomly as well. So I could be fully awake and the next moment someone's waking me up. Yo, you fell asleep. Okay, great, thanks. But I've also the last few nights have not been particularly good with my sleep schedule. And that also creates the instant episodes. So May 14th. Hey, good job. A good friend of mine has narcolepsy. It can be difficult to do. Yeah, like it depends on the severity of it, and I think mine's like. The doctors were like, well, you're on the borderline, but we can still allow you to drive, which actually is good because I kind of like driving and stuff. Had it been any worse, I would have not been able to get a license to drive. That would have been terrible, actually. So, like here in Finland, it wouldn't have been as bad when people are kind of, when you have a handicap and can't drive. Well, I mean, the public transportation is pretty good. But say, for instance, if you're in a wheelchair or something, in a case that you need to get somewhere and can't drive, then the system supplies you with a taxi that'll take you there for free, so it's quite nice. Now, I don't know for me if that would be the same or not. If not, I would just take the public transportation here is really good, actually. Wow, we are just leaning over, aren't we? I can move that back a bit, can I? Now, let's see. Turn it off. Now we're in drive mode. I wish they made this kind of operate the same as the other ones, where you can move it while it's on. That would actually been way more beneficial and useful for these things. Alright, back in business. I might actually move it back a bit more. Okay. I don't know how we always hop out. Generally should be on the tracks there. Hi! OMG, is this the upgrade to the big orange worth it on nighthawk? Oh, it's so worth it, dude. It's so worth it. That's why I skipped from T2 all the way to T6. It's just worth it. Like, you'll get so much more gold. Plus, you can dig for so much faster, which makes you more... Or longer, I meant. Longer, which makes it more efficient, you know, because I think my best with T5 is something around 7 or 8 cubic yards per day, and I've gotten up to 11. Not with the way I'm set up now. Ooh, we didn't turn that belt on right, did we? It's like slow. There we go. Now let's get back to digging. So yeah, as soon as you can upgrade, I would suggest upgrading, and renting it is never a problem because like you get like 2% in there. If you're like even a really slow digger, like 2% is probably going to be enough to pay for the cost of the machine, you know. Or if you think about it, if you can dig out just 1 square a day, which that's very, very slow, you'd still be like 1,000 or so on a cleanup. Well, I've been kind of thinking about going to Waterfall, but I'm also thinking I might just want to wait until I go, or not I, but until they release the larger bulldozers, because they will definitely speed up the process. So the thing is like the small like the bulldozer we have now really is just in it, like is so tiny in comparison to the amount of dirt it has to move there. It's really just not suitable for the job. Now I know we've got dynamite now, so I haven't tried with dynamite, and I mean I watched Fraser the other night. He's like the top guy pretty much all the time. He uses a lot of dynamite. He says it makes things so much faster. So there's a possibility, you know, maybe just to switch things up. But it's also like if once I have a bunch of gold, what I'll do maybe is I'll buy the claim, and then I will see if we can get if we can get a really good map, maybe I'll go over there, because I do get bored with being over here at Nighthawk after a time. So oh, we're full. Yeah, it's way too small, you're right. It's just like it's a dwarf over there. So hopefully we won't get too many ugly bots in the chat. I have to be honest, I don't even know how to take care of them if there were. So we'll see how it goes. Because one came up, at least in Twitch. So is this thing on? Okay, it is. It looks like there's just a bunch of dirt and nothing's happening. What I might do, where's the truck? Is it up? Oh, it's up here turned on. Beautiful. Good thing I went over here to check. I'm gonna go order a new one. Or I mean another. Only because I need to do this fast. Just kind of doing it while the stuff is kind of checking out. And we got the money, so who cares, right? We got enough space. I don't have a worker for it, but we'll get that figured out a little bit later. I'll rearrange how I'm digging up at the top, and then also at some point we'll take the second cordless down there, and we'll really get dry or get digging properly. I'm gonna fit over here. I moved the dump truck here afterwards, so we may not fit. Maybe I'll jump in the dump truck and get out of the way or something. that way. I'll have to put... Just, no, it's on high. Why are you transferring? Like, if I hit this... Oh, we're just on the wrong view. Okay, I'm like, this is not working. 25, we're doing pretty good. Let's get to this guy. Oh, I could have filled it up. Maybe I'll... Is this thing already that low on gas? I mean, everything is filled up at this one right now, so I can imagine it being almost out. 36%, wow. Let's go to our other, and we'll just keep digging for, well, what I'll do is I'll move it over where I need it to go. Hey, Scotsman Gaming, welcome to the chat. And also Freckles. Sorry if I don't say hi to you, I'm like thinking more about this here, so. Is that one really the square? I guess it is. That's got a lot on the top. Maybe we'll take a chunk off of here. Okay, so we can like clear it off without making a bigger footprint down there. We'll be fine. I'll move forward just to make sure. How we doing? Well, I'll show it again. We're at 35. This is the same for either one. So I'm far behind, but we're catching up. Like I was telling everyone, I'm a bit of an underdog all the time. Wait till the last week to catch up. Just got done for the day digging and clean out before work, yeah. I always have to do my stuff after work. So, but well, at least you got it done before work, that's good. Yeah, workers come in about every 3 days. So you have to, like, if you're just gonna get workers, best thing to do is just make sure you're not renting anything and skip like 2 seasons. So you get the workers then and hire them as they come in, and then you start leveling them up right away. And also make sure you got about $1 million to do that with. About 14K behind me. Oh, let's take a look. Not there. Where am I at? 53. I'm way down there. In here, or are you talking seasonal? Because oh, there you are. Yes, okay. Yeah, but now if you're like going with tier 6, you'll be cranking them out. In this list here, I don't. Oh, you're way further down. Okay. You need to get in my list over here, man. Play on the leaderboard while you play. I will need to skip time. Yeah, skip time, exactly. So I don't know if I did it on a stream or if I did it in the video, but yeah, when I got like workers, I might have played the one I wasn't thinking to stream or anything, but when I got my workers, I had I was just a couple days into season 1, and I have to go all the way to season 4 to, although that was partly a mistake I made, but I started once I had enough gold, and paid for everything, then I skipped season 2 or the rest of season 1, all of season 2, and then at the end of season 2 I could have been okay, but I forgot to prep the claim, so I had to skip another season. But if you do it right, you don't have to skip too many seasons, but it doesn't matter, until you really start digging and want to start a seasonal run. then you can skip 20 seasons if you like. But nowadays it takes about well, it takes about a full season to get enough. So I got about, I would say 15 workers is probably a good, that's what I go with. Because you need 6 for the vehicles, you need 3 for your wash plant. Is it 3? Yeah, 3. And then I have 2 or 3 engineers, mechanics, whatever they are. Depends on the game. You're about 10 under me. Okay. Cool. And then you want like a couple of, whatchamacallits, the overseers, yes. So, if you're going to go this route, you'll need a bit more gold, but I just hired whoever came in as long as they were over about 25%. Because it's like, it's not really smart to hire the ones that are like 10 or 12% because it's going to take you forever to level them up. So I was like, okay, if they're 25% or higher, I'll hire them. And then I don't care what they are. And then I retrained almost everyone to something different that I needed for. So that's also something that you can do. Is like, if you're really picky and want to only get the workers that you need by, natural selection, it could take you 5 or 6 seasons. But, to get them all and to level them all up. But, so the first season I got 15. I didn't care who they were. Then all of season 2 was just leveling them all up. And then season 3 was just skipping because I forgot to prep the claim. Keeping this very full, but we're getting there. I'll be digging from both sides. This will be great. Then even better, we'll have a second one down here soon. But I really need to get that dirt that's down there without falling in. I don't know if we're gonna reach it. Do we get it? Can we get it? No, we can't. Gonna have to get something down there. Not go too far. We still need to reach down over here. To do the super digging I normally do. This is not the fastest I can dig. Yep, I need more room down here to really start it going, to be honest, so. Once we're to the point where there's like 5 or 6 squares per row, then doing like the double digging is really easy and fast. You got enough space. Let's do this. Oh, we're like digging right under our track, but it's all good. Darn it, I thought it said 70. I was like, oh, we're doing really good keeping this thing full. I mean, it's full, but normally I can keep this one full and another one at slow speed full. Whoa, I don't know why every time I get to this kind of odd angle, it does that. Just the idea is to place this one kind of over here more, and the second one over there for the second excavator, and then you just like kick butt. Alright, I'm like, yeah, I remember moving it, but I don't remember if I made sure it was aligned. That could suck, so we're sitting here digging for 10 or 15 minutes and all the dirt's being poured on the ground. I've done that before. It's not cool, but you know. I'm hoping that I haven't talked to the devs for a bit, but I'm hoping they're still thinking about releasing the gas truck, or the fuel truck, because that was in their 2025 roadmap. And I was like, that's something I could find some real good use for. I mean, the gas trailers are fine and all, they just don't have a very good capacity, so. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, got questions, you know, I'm here to answer them. I'll be one of many players that are willing and able to answer most questions you have about the game, so. It's 8:12, okay. I don't quite know how much longer I have for streaming. How long have we been streaming to begin with? Not too long. I'm open for an hour to an hour and a half, but I don't know exactly. Could even be longer. Let this go all empty, so now we're... Oh, I'm like, why are we like kind of angled funny? Oh, that's why. We've fallen into the couple of squares that are jacked up. Dang it, every time, dude. I come to that kind of a dig or angle for digging, it's like, bam, messes it up. Had to take work calls, so... Late reply, but so far I maxed out at just over 9 gig. With only francs. Yeah, only one line, exactly. Exactly, that's about the max you'll get with one line. The only way to get any more is to have 2 lines or be like piping the dump truck while you're... I've done that too. Sometimes that actually works a little better, especially if you've done like a big road like this. But here on... Well, I guess you could go up on the left side there. It's a lot better for the dump truck than the right side. But yeah, I haven't got much better than maybe 10 if I like really digging fast and stuff. But I think the max I've ever seen I myself get is about 12 with, but that's not consistent, unfortunately. I wish it was, because man, digging at 12 is like you just haul through all the dirt. You're like, man, where did all the dirt go? It's just like got, you know, sucked up right into the thing. Okay, so is it better time spent digging at Waterfall or Nighthawk? Well, the thing with not Nighthawk, Waterfall claim is it's very daunting. It's just huge, you know, so huge and so deep. And the fact is, if you don't know how to dig very well, like if you can't make ramps with the with the excavator or the bulldozer, I wouldn't even suggest going there. Because you got to know how to make a really nice ramp to even succeed there. Because you can dig down like the first amount of dirt with this guy, and then once you're, you know, 13-15 meters down, you have to have a way to get everything else down there. And if you can't make a ramp, you're just going to waste your time. So that would be my my suggestion, or my opinion on that. And that's not the reason why I go. I can make a great ramp, but like the time it takes, that's also something else. Like, you want to prep that claim really good. I mean, if you really want to do it, like Fraser, he took like, I think it was 35 or 40 hours to prep the claim, but once he prepped the claim, he was able to get like, I don't know, insane amount of gold out of it. So firstly, the prep time there is going to be like hundreds of hours more than here. Well, not hundreds, but you get the idea. Here, I mean, I can set this claim, like if I dig the claim out like this all the way with the road and everything, I would say it takes 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. Used to take like a lot longer, but when they changed how the bulldozer works, it got a lot faster, so that's nice. And then I was going with a point here and I forgot. Yeah, so there, like I said, the setup or the prep time is just astronomical in comparison to here. You know, 2 or 3 hours each reset. I mean, if you add the resets, you probably need like 5 or 6 resets. Maybe 5. Let's just go with 5. It's probably an easy number to go with. But you'll need quite a few resets to equal the amount of gold you'll get over there at Waterfall. But even that, say you spent 25 hours prepping the claim to get a really good dig, and you got like, I don't know, 200 or 300 ounces, 100,000, sorry, let's see, here we can get like 20. So say you got 100, 150, that still wouldn't make the time. I'd have to ask Race how he does it and what's his numbers, because that guy, he's a number cruncher, so he'd know exactly what you have to do, how to do it. He's also on Twitch, so if you happen to see him there in the... Now, he speaks French, but he has the English subtitles on, which is actually very helpful. And if you ask him questions, he knows enough English, he can answer you, so it's really good. I've had pretty good conversations with him. So, yeah, catch his stream if you can. You'll probably learn some more things from him than me, because I'm pretty set in my way, so I'm kind of one of the old school diggers, if you will. And I haven't changed my pattern very often, but it's a well-working pattern, or like a strategy. But partly is just I don't have the time to put in like they do, you know. I think I probably play 50, maybe 70 hours at max on one of these leaderboards throughout the time. And that would just be all you know, if I had the time or if I used the time all at Waterfall, that would be one dig of maybe 100 or 200k for gold, and that probably wouldn't suffice to make it any good in the leaderboard. Because even in seasonal now, you have to get like 300k to like really be on top. Let me look what the last one was. I think the last one was something like 300k. Let's go to seasonal. Yeah, 360. That's like 140 more gold for even me. So it's a huge dig even to just do seasonal. And seasonal, why it's like something that's doable is because everyone has the same time limit, right? You only get, what is it, 35 days or so, I think it is. I forget exactly how many days are in the season. But but we all have the same amount of days, so it's down to skill and how well you, like how fast you can dig. So yeah, if you set up for the dump truck, you can certainly, you know, you just run it up there when it's full and dump it into the hopper. It's like you can get up to 11 really easy. It's a bit easier than doing two trains. Yeah, it gives you a little break from just constant digging with the excavator, which, I mean, I don't mind. I get into a rut, not a rut, I get into a groove, and I can dig for quite a long time. If there's gas in the tanks and everything's lined up well. Should we bring this other guy down? It should be full now, right? Let's see. Just did a reset and I got one that's worth digging price 70. That's good. Those are the ones you want. Like when you can look and you can see like 30, 35 diggable squares. That's like big money. That'll be like 70 or 80K, probably even more. Like this one I can probably get, I don't know, probably squeeze 50K out of it, maybe, I think. We'll see. Maybe I should get my... Oh no, I sold them off. Dang it. Well, we could always buy them and bring them back. But see, now we've got this way up here on this side, so let's... I don't want to move it back anymore until we dig out this side as well, too. Heck, at this point, with how wide this is, we could use 3 excavators over here. Maybe that's something we could try. Can I get a... Let's see if we can get a... Should I go from this side? I don't know which one feels better right yet, so let's see. I'm wondering if this square here has much gold in it. I didn't really look, but I tagged it, and so if it's tagged, it's one I decided to dig. Let's have a look-see, though. Seems like it might have some overburden on it. No, it's just kind of shallow gold till you get to the bottom. Ben, do you know like how many times you reset to get that one? Just so I know how much more I gotta go. Of course, I have, you know, after even this next cleanup, I'll have millions to do that with. But it's always nice to know. It's like, hey, it's seven resets in, you're gonna get a really good map. Of course, I haven't looked on Discord yet. I should probably look and see. I bet you in Rasher Wagons, everyone's been posting the good maps that they've gotten. He's also a great streamer to watch if you don't know him, Rasher Wagon. He's on much later. Like if you're in America, he's on probably during your evening. Yeah, it's during your evening. I'm like, it's my very early morning, but it's just dirt up front's kind of annoying. Can't see through it, but oh well. Three or four, and then this was second today, so 5, 6-ish. Oh, I'm almost there. Then, because I think I did 3 or 4 to get this one. I don't quite remember, but going to get this pile over here, I don't think. Maybe we can... Well, maybe not. Move back. I don't want to fall. Ooh. Hey, that's better. At least we're going to clear some of it. Yeah, I might try the dump truck one this time and just see. I'll have to rebuy the hopper and the thing. Maybe get workers for those, but I got quite a few other workers kicking around, I think. I think I ended up with about 20. Okay, so maybe 2 from this one. Yeah, this is a pretty good map. I didn't want to lose it, so I thought, well, I'll just dig it. It's not the greatest. I've had like was it last season? Like really good map last season. Like you said, like 70 or so % of the claim was worth digging. I was digging up almost all the way to the waterfall, so I'm like, huh, that was really good. Get rid of some of this dirt so we can see. Of course, now we're dumping it on the ground and making a mess. I'll have to get something to clean up the ground at the bottom. Maybe for once I'll use the front end loader. That's about the only job it's really useful for, and even then I don't want to... I know that there's some... who was it? I was watching him. There's another guy that does really well, but he likes to just dig from the top. As we are, but he won't flatten it out up here, so he'll instead use the front end loader at the bottom. But that's, I didn't tell him, but I think personally I think it's a waste of time, because to flatten this out takes like 10-15 minutes. I feel like even at the fastest I can go with the front end loader, it takes forever to like get rid of the dirt at the bottom if you're like leaving rows of dirt, unless he's playing I don't remember. He might be playing non-DLC, and then that would make sense. Because the big excavator doesn't reach down as far. I think that might be what it was. Yeah, you had the same thought. No, it's not Geek. I can't remember who it was. Yeah, it's super slow. Like, I used to... What season was it? Like way early on, I was using the front end loader all season long, so I got really good at it, but it still was really slow. But that's when, well, there was debates. People were saying like the front end loader was the best. There was one, and I don't remember who it was either. We'd have to ask some other OG people, but there was one guy who like seriously got a huge amount of gold with the front end loader only. So I know one season I was like, you know what, I'm gonna see if I can what I can do with it, to see if like the claims are true. And I mean, I didn't do bad. I was like, I won the leaderboard that season, but it just felt really slow. But again, if they're doing non-DLC, they're going to have the excavator that only reaches down, I think it's 10 meters. This one reaches 13.2, so basically you shave a little off the top up here, and then you can always reach the bottom and don't have to clean up anything. Dang it. I guess I can leave that. I don't have to be that gold hungry, right? At least we're keeping our... I know a lot of people use this view, but I'm no good with this view, and it kind of makes me sick, so I can't use it. I don't get motion sickness or anything, but that definitely would kind of make me sick. Okay, what's going on, camera? Stop messing about. How are we doing this? Now I messed up my whole view. I think this might be even better. Actually, I generally do it off of the angle I want to hit, like see the drop bucket, or the drop zone, so dang it, dirt's still in our way, but we're getting there. Slowly but for surely we'll clear this out and things won't be in our way. And I'm not, could be digging faster, but not doing bad either. As long as I don't have a break in the dirt going up, I don't care too much. Yeah, even if I think the last time I did the non-DLC, I don't know how other people feel about this. I'd rather clean the bottom out with an excavator than the front end loader because I feel like it's still faster. Yes, the front end loader has like almost double the capacity as far as the bucket goes, but its hydraulics are so slow and you have to lift that bucket like all the way up to like dump it into almost anything, that it just takes forever. Didn't I? I did turn. It seems like we need to turn a bit more. Sounds like the little guy has come to see what's happening. Come here, you want to come sit on my lap? Come here. Don't step on that. You don't need to step on that. Why do I need 2 excavators? Well, this very soon I'll have 2 lines going. And then instead of moving, so like even right now, if I wanted to, say, start digging from this side again, because I can't reach over there, then I just jump in like that. It's much faster. Like anywhere you can maximize time spent digging rather than doing something else. Because otherwise I would have had to, stop and move the excavator over. But now I can dig from whatever side. And when you've got 2 trains going, you want to, maybe even 3, depending on how many blocks you've got going. Okay, buddy, get back down. But I'm not yet set up. Like I was saying a bit earlier, I need more space down here. But now that I've dug out these other, these other 2 blocks now, we have what 5 rows or 5 block row, which will be enough for 2 of these guys down here. Gives them room to kind of move around and be positioned a little better. And the only thing you got to worry about is moving your bucket so you don't crash into it. Yeah, I should have dug earlier here so you could have reached there, but didn't think about it. Let's back up a little bit here. Where's our fuel? I can't really see it from here, but it's all good. Well, no, it's not all good. Let's check this. Okay, it's still rolling. They're almost out, and we are at 50%. Dude, we're rocking. So if you didn't see my video, I decided they were all brand new. I left them out over the not frostbite, but the cold part. And a couple of them got broke. I'm not too concerned about it. We need to probably start filling stuff up so that nothing stops. Now that we only have 2 Franks and a thing, this should go pretty fast. It's when you got like 5 or 6 things down here, you're like, okay, I'd rather just... That's when I'll get 3 or 4. I mean, it works for a little while to have 3 or 4 of these and just park them next to the Frankenstein. Oh, come on. It's better that you use these. Does this one? No, it's not close enough. I mean, nah, it's not. Almost looks like it is, but earlier it might have been when it was parked up here. Yeah, most people hate the loader. Ask most anyone. You might find 1 or 2 guys like, oh man, I love the front end loader, but most of us hate it. And there's some tweaks they could do to it to make it better. You know, for one, like it's got those huge tires. I wouldn't expect it to get stuck anywhere, but it gets stuck on like the smallest specks of dirt, which is also a big pain in the butt. No, stop. Alright, let's see if we're going to breach it. Let's get up here. I think we can do it. Oh, we have to be on this thing. Ah, nuts. I was hoping we wouldn't have to go this route. Oh, it's not too bad, you know, like, it probably even aligns with it being this low, but I want to make sure that... Really? We still can't reach? I mean, we could reach from here, probably. There we go. Sounds like a lot of people want to see me go to waterfall this season. Maybe I will. I'm still debating. Like I said, I think when I get a couple cleanouts done here that are like close to 100%, what I'll do is I'll buy waterfall and then we'll see if we can get like a really good map. And then if we get a good map, we'll go over there. You know, just for fun to see how it goes. You know, if I don't make top 10, I don't make top 10. I'm okay. I got the cool, awesome shovel. That I haven't used. Like, I don't use the skins on the shovels. In fact, I haven't even switched the skins on the trucks that I normally use. Because I generally have the truck and the dump truck and the... Well, they don't have one for this excavator, so it wouldn't matter anyway. Alright, let's... Don't move. I'll go park it here and fill it up. Battery is almost broken. Has something run out? Oh, this has run out. We're not even using it for light right now. Maybe we'll drive them down there and use it for light. We should fit right here, I think. Oh, don't tell me we're stuck. Why are you going backwards? I'm not pressing backwards. All right. Let's check our other ones then. Actually, we should check the franks. Are they turned on? No, this one's turned on. That's the other thing. That one's turned on. Probably out of fuel too. But we do have the people in those, so it's not a big deal. How's this guy? He's pretty close to empty, but... So what else do I need to do here? We filled up the guys. Oh, we need to go to this one and... put it back down a bit. Okay. That should do it. We're still digging mostly... Oh, no, not this one. It is the other one. Yeah, I'm just kind of setting up a little early, you could say, for when I get to the real good digging, real fast digging. But we still need the second cordless down here. Well, like I said, maybe I'll try the dump truck to see if it's a little more like a little more easier, because getting everything done down here is kind of, it's time consuming really. But if you're just like rolling up the dump truck every now and again when it's full, because I can fill this up pretty fast, and then by the time I've got the dump truck filled, which is what, 4 or 5 things full, then that's empty enough to come back. And yeah, I think maybe we'll try that. And probably we'll have to have the one on that side use it. That way we can go up this less steep side of the bedrock with the dump truck. Otherwise, it doesn't make a lot of sense, because then you're spending all the time trying to get the dump truck up the hill, you know, up the bedrock, because it's so steep. This is not going as fast as I'd like, but it's not bad either at the moment. Could be faster. Barely hitting anything here. Oh, I think my watch died. Just felt this huge buzz on my wrist. Give me a sec, I'll just slap it on this charger. I'm an old school guy as well. I have a watch. I don't use my phone for time. If I don't have my watch, I feel like I'm lost. Thank you for the tip the other day on using the mini loader to move the... Oh, yeah. You like that one, huh? Yeah, that was a good, like, I was trying, like, because, you know, when you got this big excavator out, it's kind of hard to move unless you use the chains, and then, like, the chains take a while to set up and everything, and I'm like, gosh, I don't want to get chains out. So one day I'm like, well, I'll just try the mini loader. What's the worst it could do? It just won't move it. But because it's so low, it actually has a better, you know, it just works better than anything else, because you can't push it with this guy, because it just topples over. That's a bit of a mess. And see, I want to try to dig this block as well. So that was my one stroke of genius in this game. But yeah, that was really cool. So generally I use it to move the gas tanks and the, because, okay, back in the olden days, back when I was young, the ground physics was different. Because you could push things around with the truck, you can push them around with just the tracks of your excavator. You use the dump truck to push them around, and they would just slide, you know, and they wouldn't catch on anything. But they changed something on the ground, and now they catch and they tip over and they don't slide very well. So had to think of something new to fix, or you know, to compensate for that change they made, and that's what I came up with. So there's a use for the minis after all. Even though this time I haven't even bought a mini yet. I should though, because dang it. I'm always pressing these buttons too hard. Or the joysticks. Wait, it's 1:50. What happened to my midnight? I don't remember seeing the screen come up. Did it come up and I missed it? Did y'all see it? So I was waiting to see how fast I was digging. I don't remember seeing it at all. Yeah, he wasn't. I wasn't either, so. I've gotten so used to like not even paying attention to what, you know, I just see it pop up and I click OK and let it go, so it's very likely it came up and I didn't do anything. I remember seeing the light change, but well, afternoon, Harris. For me it's evening, it's like 9 o'clock almost. So my guess is you're somewhere in middle America. Yeah, I've been doing my streams a bit earlier, mostly because it's like a vacation time, and earlier in the day my girls are busy doing stuff, but it worked out today to do this. And then today was the first time I'm trying to stream both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Looks like it's doing well. So maybe we'll get more into this. And I'm just doing it straight through OBS, and the multi-chat seems to be working pretty well. So I think I got everything set up pretty well. Like I said, I don't know how to, if we get lots of stupid chat bots, I don't know how to fix that in OBS. I don't think I can. I probably have to go over to Twitch and ban them, but, well, we'll mess with that when we get there. We're keeping this not really full. But again, we can, like, if I'm digging right from the back over there, rather than from the side like we are, I can keep this thing, like, I'm sitting here waiting to dump dirt into it generally. Since we're digging from the sides, but I need to dig from these sides to kind of keep things going. Okay, put this up. Oh no, I don't think we reached. Let's try this again. Oh, why we wouldn't we've been reaching all this time and now we don't? Well, some of it's getting in there. I think, well, shoot, we're gonna have to clean up the bottom somehow. Don't know how I want to do that yet. We were just discussing about the front end loader, and it's particularly no use in the game. But I might get one out just to clean that mess up right there. Alright, I'm digging really slow now. We gotta maybe switch things up here. Let's see, that doesn't really have any more to go back. Neither does that one. Let's see, does the front... Does Frank have any more, like... Okay, it can go further, so we'll push it back. Oh, I forgot we got the bulldozer stuck there. Let me put this down a bit so we can get the bulldozer out of there. I was trying to move it around for light, and we got stuck under here. And I think we're still stuck under here. Oh, almost. Come on. Okay, I think we're out. There we go. Whew. Gotta light this place up. Okay, back to this guy. I can now back him up a bit. Yeah, we still got that dirt over there that's kind of in the way. Alright, that should hit the mark. So now we go with this guy. And we can shorten him up a bit. Send him down the hill. In fact, what we should do, that guy. Like, which one do I need now? But I don't want to be that close to the wall. Gotta be able to dig. This is another thing with these. If you think the alignment's okay, but you're not quite sure, either with these or the... no, I don't want that. There we go. Or the... and we'll do it with this guy just so I can make a point here. So if you're up here and you're like, I think this is good, but you're not sure, if you just dip it down as far as it'll go, you can clearly see that at this angle it should hit it then. That's one way to kind of easily align these. I use it quite often here. So what I'm going to do, even though we've got that square way over there to dig, I'm going to just dig fast for a few minutes because we've been slacking. Slackers. I need to move this one. At least it's things out of the way. No, that's the one I want. Okay. If it was easy, I'd set up 3 rows and have like three of these guys rolling, but it's a headache to even get 2 going. They're not reaching down so far. Oh, I guess we have to do this. Keep the bottom clean. I forgot to turn it on, didn't I? Yes, I did. Not that one, just this. We'll just make sure it's lined up. That's okay. Takes a little second extra to get going up. It's actually this one I'm a bit not concerned about. Let's see how my method works. I'm saying it worked. I mean, we're hitting it. But when you're up this high, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, turn off. Oh, we're out. Okay. I can't even go up anymore. We could put it down a bit. That would make it reach, actually. Yeah, see, now it reaches just fine. Nope, that's what I want. And that's still going to hit, I bet. No problems there. There we go, that's what we need. Use a dozer to push it to where you... No. The dozer on the bedrock gets really stupid. It's not good. Well, you can maybe push it out of the way, but I wouldn't try to push it up here. Like at this point, it's just dirt that you want to delete anymore. Okay. Why are you not curling the bucket? God damn it. Or we just... Alright, you know what? We'll back up and we'll keep digging. Let's get this thing filled up. Is now better. I guess we can dig a bit there at the top. $75. We might actually have to slow down here in a minute. That'll be good. Thing is I'm kind of out of reach here now. I'll just go up. There we go. Well, if I don't do it now, I'll have to come back. Although, this is quite the stretch here. Doable, but it's quite the stretch. It'll be really slow digging for a while. But since it's pretty full, I guess we can. But let me check something. That seems like it's got a bit of overburden on it. Toggle those off just so I know they're done. So oh, why would I want these? They got like nothing in them. Well, that one's fine. Okay, so I think we're probably digging one of those. So that's not anything I want to put in. Ah, yeah, dump that out. We don't need that. And we'll need that square there, but I'm glad I didn't waste. That's a lot of dirt to put in for 300 ounces of gold. I didn't really make sure, but yeah, I figured it was. Well, we'll go try with not the excavator, the bulldozer. We'll drive it down there in a minute. We'll take a little break and see what's up, see if we can make it work. But my experiences with the because basically it kind of almost makes more dirt because there's always kind of some dirt underneath anyway that it seems to find. And so you end up with like these huge old, it's more of a pain than anything. But we'll give it a try, see if it works. We'll get the, keep wanting to call it an excavator. Get the dozer down there. See what it can do. Now if they have one that deletes dirt, I'd have to say we were actually digging pretty fast if we were already at 50%. We were at like 18, I think, when we started, so we put like 30% or so in. Pretty good. Oh, we're full. Let's do this quick then. We'll go to this guy and we'll back him down over there if we can. This may not work, but we'll see. Oh, lucky. Sometimes you do that. It just lands on its blade and is stuck. It won't go anywhere. Alright, blade down. Let's see what it does. Wait. Let's have it push the dirt that way. We'll push this all up here. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. See, it also changes your walls that you have here, so could be good, could be bad. It is pretty fast though. If we See how it's like generating more dirt, kind of. Especially like right there. And it's not pushing it away. There we go. Gee. So it's good for maybe pushing it around if it's not too much, but it... Uh-oh, that's a problem. Oh, shit. That's this guy here. I think we can rescue him, possibly. Oh, maybe not. Ooh, almost, you know, if we could get him a little more help. Alright, well, I've learned in the past. In a case like that, it is just better to restore it and drive it back. Yes, you take the... Okay, pick up your stupid... Thank you. Gosh. You take the crawl of shame, as I call it. Because you messed up and had it reset, but, you know. Didn't think this thing would fall off pushing the dirt around, but you know, the bulldozer makes that, instead of like clean cut walls anymore, it makes them like this kind of circular looking wall. And so you got to be careful. If you've got equipment near the walls, they will just come tumbling down. I mean, we're here now. We could just go and buy the stuff we need to set up for the dump truck. Because I sent it back when I was renting. I was like, I'm not going to need this stuff anymore. But I think we're going to try with the dump truck just to give it a go and have you guys, let you guys see if it works as well or not. But we're going to have to move this guy as well. He's pretty much sitting where they'll spawn in. So right now, instead of 2 trains, we're going to go ahead and try to do this with just the one that we already have set up, and then the dump truck. And we'll see how it goes. I think I was doing pretty well with that one as well at some point. So no, not the bank. I don't know what I'm doing. We need this one, right? No. Yes, we do. Okay, so we need this. But that's really cheap. And we actually do need to go to the store. We'll buy some 7-meter cables. It'll work well with these ones. Oh yeah, it is this one, okay. Oh, I also need some cables to hook it up with, actually. Some power cables, didn't think about that. I always want to be as efficient as possible, but... Well, it's after the nighttime digging bonus air time, so this will be a fine time to do this. I actually already had an extra cable. Huh. I don't even know where my other cables are. They probably... Where would they be? Probably over there somewhere. I only use them for the... Generally, I only use them for the... I didn't want to send them both here at the same time. Did I even send them here? Did I send them to the wrong place? No, they're... Why didn't they show up over here? They should have showed up right there. I don't even see the... So there's that. Where is the... I mean, that would be great if we were plugging it in there, but... Where would it send the other one? Should send it up here maybe, but... Did I not send them both over? Unless it's really far up here by the gas tank, and that would be kind of stupid. Oh yeah, son of a gun. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do does that mean I need another gas tank to fill up the space? Don't know why. Alright, so what we're gonna do, move those back, then we will I want to move the big fuel tank. Hopefully it goes to the right place, and we'll move the drill machine. So if we need, like, I'm hoping the drill machine where, no, it got put way down here. Okay. I wonder if it's this Frankenstein that's like somehow messing it up. We're gonna park it way over here by the gas tank. But I doubt it's the excavator. It's out of the zone where it would cause it to not spawn, but I basically want them to spawn right by where the excavator is. That's what I'm trying to do here. And yeah, maybe, I mean, it's not really wasting too much time. Actually, here's what we'll do. Just so we don't rip our cable off here, or our nozzle, we'll take that out. I'll drive this up here. Oh, for crying out loud. Really? That little indentation there can be a huge pain in the butt. Okay, so they did park it there, and that's exactly what I wanted. Now nothing up here will spawn. And then now we'll move one at a time and see what happens. And I'll also remember to go buy the cables so I don't forget. Transport. Let's see the conveyor belt. Let's see where it shows up. Dang it. That's what I wanted. Yeah, exactly where I wanted to see it show up. Perfect. Well, actually, I would have, was thinking there was over there, like, they should spawn just above the pad here. But, I mean, I'm fine with this. This works out for me. Oh, now I think I got the, dude, where do I put that thing? It's in the way. There's not a lot of things I move with cables, but this is definitely one of them, because there's no easy way to pick this up with the excavator. There it is. Let's get rid of that guy. Just back him up, I guess. I have too many toys. Gotta get rid of some stuff. Alright, let's pick this up slowly so we don't break the cables. Oh, come on now. They need to fix that. That's a crock of garbage. Guess it might help if we're a bit closer to it, maybe. You know what? That's enough. It'll move. Beautiful. Let's see if we, go here. We should almost be able to turn around, pick it up, and plop it in its place without actually rolling around too much. Okay, it sent it a little further away. Gonna have to fill up gas and water here too. We've been running for quite a long time. And now we're wasting. I should have turned off the... it doesn't matter. I'll get over it. Should have turned everything off to do this, but this isn't taking all that long, I don't think. You let me have that one. Normally, oh, I saw it. There it is. There we go. Alright, let's go get those cables. We'll get it turned on. And we'll see if this... I mean, it will speed it up, but I just don't know how well the... we'll have to rearrange some things. Alright. Oh, come on. There it is. %. Yeah, we're digging pretty well, actually. I'm happy with the progress. Whoa! Dang it. Let's clean that up. We don't need to go all the way over there. So, oh yeah, we don't have that. It's in the truck. Oh, dang it. I'll check the water. I think we're pretty... Well, looks like it maybe half full. That's a lot more than I thought it would have, to be honest. But, okay. So if we... Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Not yet, anyway. So do we know exactly what times are considered nighttime digging? We do, yes. Digging is 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. I do have a Discord page, yes. I'll have to find the, or like, get the link to you guys somehow. But I'm not super active on Discord. Like, I actually chat more, or I would say I answer more to things like in on YouTube in the comments. So if I'm in Discord, I'm generally in the chat that Rasher Wagon runs, because a lot of the other really great players are also there. So we'll get into a chat there and discuss things. Or just hang out. In fact, I think, well, I don't know in this actual live stream if it has the link there, because this is the first time I've done a live stream right from OBS to YouTube. So I don't know what it actually puts in like the description and stuff. There wasn't a place to do that. Alright. So this one's going to use the conveyor belts, and then the far side will use the dump truck, because I want to have the dump truck go up the up the less steep side of this climb. So it'll dump into the dump truck here. So what we should do, what's the mode I need in? Oh. The big thing that needs to, to move would be this Frankenstein here. We need to, maybe we don't. Let's get in the dump truck and see if we can make a full run. But we'll want to back it in because I got a lot of junk on the clam today. Or this. So this is meant to like just sit here and chill for the most part, but like I said, we're gonna just attempt a full run with it to see how it goes. Except we should be on the right excavator to do that with. Basically 6 will fill it up. If I put it there, we'll probably, with my button so fast, it'll probably jump over there pretty quick. This is all I want to see. Does it go up here fairly decently? And it does. It's just a bit of a... But see, like, this is like when everything else is full and you're just like, okay, we got lots of dirt to move, so we'll move this up here. And so you do this, and you get back, and you start digging in the main one again. So yeah, this is going to work out well, I think. We just need to turn it on as well. Let's not forget that part. And so this will fill up the dirt that you, if you only are running one train, then, well, actually, let's do this. I bet you there's a bit better way to do this. Going as far as I don't have to back up all the way down there. I'll put him down here. He'll be fine. Shoot, right on. The baby has come back. Alright, hold on. Okay, we're back. We're back. And yes, to answer your question, I'm double dicking. And I might even need to be on the game to play it. Well, it doesn't need to move right away. I'm like, why are we not moving forward? Yeah, see, the bulldozer kind of, I think, made more of a mess than helped out in this instance. And I'm still so far away. Can we? All right, I think we do have to move this guy out for now. At least out to here. Till I want to use the dump truck. Actually, I need this one. There we go, and then we can slowly slide down the button I need. Hopefully to get this way, like much closer here, but I don't know. Do we line it up at the top? Oh, well, we'll find out because I really want to be digging now. Thing we'll do here is we'll just set the bulldozer so it's not out of our way. Okay, so that's rolling. It'd be okay. And this looks like it's okay. Alright, now we're rocking. So we go back with this guy and we can see we can clean up the mess we made. As much as possible anyway. And now this is close enough that we're not gonna like Alright. Alright, I'm getting close to the time I need to end the stream though. But I wanted to kind of get the double digging going on before we did that. But I think we're pretty close to that. Well, pretty close. We're to that. We just got to get this thing filled up to demonstrate. I want to see if I like this better than setting up two full setups here, because it's easier, you know, just get the dump truck down here. Got like a crazy angle there. Dang it. I'm really loud upstairs. Hey, you want to get down, buddy? There you go. Wanted on my lap, now he wants to go upstairs. Okay, there you go. Okay, go upstairs. Guess that means we're not filling this thing up quite as fast as I'd like, because we just lost almost all of our progress. How can I get a good angle here that I like? Mama! The idea is I'd rather have it parked right here, and then I could dig super fast, which is cleaning up to the ground. The bulldozer, I'd say, just didn't work. So you could tell if Mommy just got home, and he's very excited about it. So I know up the stairs to go see. Yeah, so if you look for Fraser, but it's not Fraser, it's like FFR something or other, but like he streams probably just a little bit later than now, but he streams on Twitch. Let me see if his, like, the right name is on the leaderboard. Why don't I see him? Oh, or one. No.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, praise 3. Thanks, man. Oh, he's cheater.com. Okay. He's only 6th? That's why I was surprised. He should have been much higher. He's always changing his name, so I can't quite keep up. But yeah, it's Twitch. It's what's in there from Terrell Ben. Thank you for helping me out there. But yeah, he's like one of the top. I would say he's the top guy. He's gotten 1.5 million gold in a season or in a leaderboard. And I mean, he was the first one to top 1 million. And then I think it was only 2 or 3 more seasons after that he went to 1.5 million. And he does it all on waterfall. And I was kind of discussing this earlier, but it takes him a very long time. I think he said it takes between 40 and 50 hours to prep the claim. And so you also have to have a really good claim. I haven't even seen the claims he gets. I haven't watched this stream quite enough to know. Maybe I should. But I just don't have the time to do that either in my streams. Like I said, right now I'll have to end the stream here in a few minutes, and that's generally all the time I get to play. It's generally about 1 or 2 hours a day. This week is a little special. It's a holiday week here in Finland for a lot of companies, and the type of business that we run. We do a business-to-business sales, and so a lot of the companies that we are trying to contact during this, like that we would normally contact, are also off, so there's generally no work to be done in these holidays, so we generally get them off, or we work very minimally. So for me, both the businesses I'm in, because my wife and I run a business, and then I actually work 3 days a week at a different business or company, I guess. I only own one business, but I work for another company. So I'm gonna mute for a moment. So. You play on console, but don't do work because it wouldn't need it. It would need, yeah, it does need a lot of time to leaderboards. Which is also why you never see me win max gold, because you gotta have like just tons of time to do max gold, and I don't have that time. To clean it up over here, we didn't really, but I'm trying to get it all cleaned up here. Alright, this is another reason why I don't always stream, is because, crap. My family likes to get loud, and then it's a bit crazy. Pregnant gasp when Gems and Glory came out. Yeah, the Gems and Glory update was really good, actually. At least I liked the claim, and I liked the... Just the gems came in such a late time in the, progression of the game that they're kind of not useful to anyone anymore. But, I mean, maybe they'll figure out a way to make it that way. Learn about, I'm loving it. I don't know why I never tried it before. Yeah, you know, it's like, I thought the same thing when I was doing it. Like, I'd played for quite some time. And then one day I'm like, leaderboards. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I'm like, maybe I'll give it a try. Dude, we're just hanging off the top here. It's not cool. Let's get up here a little more stable. It's just that corner's missing, so it doesn't help. And we're not reaching to the bottom either. Dang it. I really need to get something down there to clean it up well, because I'm not... it's looking okay. What's going on? There we go. Got stuck. Yes! Gold Mining Simulator 2 is going to be a fantastic game. They're almost done with the demo. I think they're going to have it out pretty soon. Which should be a blast. Hopefully they'll let me do some stuff before it comes out, like run a video or two before it comes out. I don't know why I'm trying, we just need to get something down there. And man, that DLC made me jump back and yeah, like I was happy to see when they were brainstorming it, and like honestly, I wish when they like released the game, that was the claim they started with. That would have made this thing a whole lot different, you know, the whole game. But at least they got it in here, and it's a really cool DLC. I love it. Because that would have been a really cool claim to start off with, you know? Make you feel like you came up in Alaska. You're taking over this old claim that's been in disrepair for ages. Yeah, I'm thinking they should have it out pretty soon. Now, it won't be multiplayer, the demo, not this first run anyway. I think they just wanted to get all the gameplay working first. And then maybe a sequential release of the demo, or a new release, they'll highlight the multiplayer part of it. But it's going to be great. We've all been waiting for it. Nuggets to help. I mean, nuggets to help are great. I actually enjoyed the start of this one because you really had to have a good, like, strategy. Fuel is low on who? I've got like 50 machines. Whoa. What happened there? I don't know. Check how we doing here. Hoping to get to a cleanup, but we've made some changes, so not gonna make it. But I do have to end this stream. I'll keep digging for a few moments, but I think we're gonna have to end it here. Then I think I'll have time tomorrow to do the same thing. I don't know if it'll be the same time, but we'll see. I want to thank everyone for showing up and chatting with me. This is a lot of fun. I need to do this more often. Everyone keeps telling me I have to too, so I'll figure out some schedule. 7K so far, a whopping 132 on the leaderboard. Hey, keep going though, man. That's a good start. Dang it. You'd be surprised. And here's a secret that not a lot of people know is in the last week of the leaderboard, and sometimes even week and a half, a lot of people quit and they don't do anymore. And so that's a good time to, like, if you can arrange it to have time and actually catch up, because then, you know, people aren't continuing to put gold in, so it's a lot easier to catch up during that time. So if I knew how to raid, I would probably have all you guys on Twitch raid somebody, but I'll figure that out in the next few things. Virtual cold fever. I know, seriously, but yeah, so I'm gonna have to go now. I will end the let's stream here, and hopefully we'll catch you all tomorrow. Now that I know this works for both YouTube and Twitch, it's going to be a lot better. So, but once again, thanks for watching, and if you haven't, hit the like button, hit the follow button, subscribe, all those other things. And thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.